All right. Hi, guys. Hope some of you will catch this live, and I appreciate for all of you who are watching it as a replay later. A quick BS shift on peace. BS shift being the belief system shift. And of course, as always, we're going to use different energy modalities. Today, we're going to do a quick meditation and several Theta healing modality downloads. So, our life is a reflection of our conscious and subconscious beliefs. Without shifting those beliefs, we're replaying the same issue. The only way to change that is through changing deep subconscious programs. So, first of all, for those of you that have expressed a desire to know when these lives happen, I've expressed the same desire to divine, and as these programs are purely channeled, I follow the prompting of following them. And I have somebody asking to say their name, which must be a big deal for them. So, hi, Mohammed. I'm grateful that you're watching this live. Now, of course, you have to share it with about 50 people. In any case, no, you don't. You can if you want to. All right, so we're going to talk about peace of mind. And if you are in the middle of this chaotic global anxious and depressed situation of coronavirus, I wanted to shed a little bit of light of what is happening energetically that might have shaken your peace and then help you to reclaim that peace. Lao Tzu, the great leader. Hi to everybody who's joining. Thank you for joining. Anivash, hi. Bagi, Babar, thank you so much for being there. Okay, so Lao Tzu, the father of Confucianism, of Taoism as such, has given us this beautiful insight. He said, if you're depressed, you're living in the past. If you're anxious, you're living in the future. If you're at peace, you're living in the present. So what happens right now for a lot of people, they're balancing and bouncing back and forth between feeling of depression and feeling of anxiety because they're regretting maybe not being financially, emotionally, physically prepared for the virus, hence the feeling of depression. And then a lot of people are anxious about the future. They're not sure what the future holds. Will they have their jobs come back? Will their families stay healthy? So our mind is either stuck in the past through the frequency of depression, and or parts or pieces of our mind are fragmented and they're stuck in the future. And according to Lao Tzu, the only way to have the peace is to be here and now. And I would add, and trust God, the divine creator, fully and completely, that being here in the now is sufficient enough. So the very first subconscious shift that I want to offer you will be done through a very small quick meditation and a change of theta brain waves. So for those of you that are watching, if you would just close your eyes for 1 second. And first of all, allow for me to give you Creator's highest definition of peace and peace of mind, and that yours is the same. And witnessing that energy shift inside. And now I want you to imagine a timeline with your eyes closed. I want you to imagine a timeline, either as a straight line or a spiral, however you see your timeline. I want you to look to one side where the past is and look to the other side where future is. And now we're going to command for your subconscious mind to retrieve any and all pieces of your mind, washed in Creator's light from the future and from the past, and bring them fully into now for complete peace of mind. So I want you to imagine and witness, as I'm witnessing it on your behalf, that all of those beautiful thought patterns and any and all ugly thought patterns of fear and depression are being washed in the light and are lifted off the timeline. They're leaving the timeline right now, going to Creator's light, and being brought, all those pieces of your mind, fully washed, fully cleansed, being brought into here and now, teaching your subconscious how to be present in here and now in a complete peace of mind. If you would like for me to witness that change, simply agree to it and I will do so. Leaving all the depression and anxiety back in the past and the future, and inviting the peace of mind here and now. Beautiful. And for some of you, this process will continue throughout the day, because the command that we've done for your subconscious is to do it at a pace that is most beneficial for you without an overwhelm. So as any memories come up, either of the past or anxiety of the future, literally visualize them going into the light, washed and reclaiming your whole mind, instead of having pieces of mind, one whole mind, as that is the only way to reclaim your peace of mind. Okay, wonderful. That's the first step of the peace of mind. The second peace of mind that we're going to reclaim is, right now, media, everybody wants you to have peace of their mind. Oh, you're going to die, you're going to live, the economy is going to crash, the economy is going to rebound. Nobody agrees on anything around coronavirus. Everybody's trying to give you their peace of mind. And as you collect their pieces of mind and trying to find room for their opinions inside yours, you're jeopardizing your peace, your well-being. So I would like to offer you a powerful cleansing from opinions of others as pieces of their mind, and reclaim your peace of mind without need of being fragmented. We're going to free you from need of giving your peace as a part of mind as an opinion, that you know how to have an opinion without forcing it onto anybody, and just keeping it as a whole peace of mind. If you'd like that, say yes. I'm witnessing fragments of other people's opinions as quote unquote pieces of their mind being removed from your energy, and reclaiming your wholeness, your peace, connecting and aligning your chakras, your energy centers, with divine flow of wisdom for you, that you have your answer for here, for now, without need of anybody else's quote unquote pieces of mind. That you know how to be at peace. Thank you. And that second activation was actually inspired and given to me as a suggestion by Shane Thompson from England. So is you guys, if you come up with anything and everything that you would like to see a quick BS shift on, please reach out to me, via my page, and we will try to accommodate, as all of you who are watching it live or in recording are doing so for a reason. So we talked about bringing pieces of mind from the past and from the future, your mind. We talked about reclaiming wholeness of your mind as being free from either you forcing a piece of mind onto somebody or you being forced a piece of mind from somebody. We reclaim that. And so how to impress girl. Well, maybe, just maybe, we're going to do one about that, about how to impress girls. I mean, by being you. Maybe we should just do a quick BS shift that just being you is good enough to be great, and that you're aligned with that divine partner in your life. But the third, portion of this, I guess, the peace of mind we talked about not being in pieces, right? So, because what also robs us of peace of mind is being fragmented in many pieces. There are many parts of you. First of all, there are many organs of you, and your organs can live outside of you. You know that. They're independent intelligences. We constantly have organ donors. When a heart has been transplanted, a person who is a donor, who's unfortunately is no longer, let's say, with us, but their heart lives on, very often transfers their memories through their heart. We have liver transplants, we have kidney transplants. The bottom line is our organs are independent intelligences capable of living outside of our organism. So they are pieces of us and of our body. And then there are different pieces of us. There is a mental piece of us. There is a spiritual piece of us. There's an energetic piece of us. There is a physical piece of us. There is a God divine piece of us, the higher self. So, and then there are all these different voices in our head, voice from the past, voice of an inner child. There's confusion, there are voices, and that robs us from inner peace. So with your permission, the last program we're going to do today, we're going to align any and all of your different pieces and voices with one frequency of inner peace and allow for you to come together into wholeness of peace. So with your permission, we're going to send unconditional love to you and comfort every piece of who you are, wherever you are. Bring them into wholeness into now. Teach your subconscious what it is to be whole, complete, and in peace. Bring that energy of peace through the spirit of the divine and start a journey of reclaiming a peace of mind. Beautiful. So hopefully this allows and frees you to watch this several times, as many times as you maybe feel a shift in peace, that you can expand through the peace of your mind by aligning it with the peace of God's mind. And this is my last activation and download for you, that you allow for a complete alignment of your individual will, surrendering it to divine will, and bring them into one peace of mind that results in an internal inner peace. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you again for all of those of you who were live and for those of you that are watching and recording. And I have a question from Irina. It is in Russian, so I'll answer it in Russian. She's asking whether there's a different group. Irочка, this is not a different group. I do have a paid group in which you're in that has all the programs. This is just open to everybody. So это не другая группа. Ирочка, это просто бесплатно для всех. Okay, guys. Namaste, love, peace, and talk soon.